Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Manager Marty.
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Manager Marty.
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Manager Marty.
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, members of the Roll the Tape film crew, welcome to a special edition, another episode of Roll the Tape podcast with Manager Marty. I'm your host, Manager Marty. We need answers. Come on in. Real quick. Come on in. Grab a plate because I have some food that I want to serve you. Some food for thought. Come on in. Let's talk about it. Come on in. Now, we've been hearing a lot of things on YouTube. Yeah, I'm going right in. I need y'all to come on in. Just come on in. Yeah, shut the door behind you. Whoever's not in class, they'll get here. Don't worry about it. Come on in. Now, for the last few weeks, in the boxing community here on YouTube, we've been dealing with race relations, right? That's been the topic thus far. Race relations, right? We've been talking about this for a few weeks. Race relations. It started with this narrative that has reverberated across the YouTube boxing community with people criticizing content creators of pointing out the fact that Terence Crawford and Devin Haney both are a part of the snack program with Victor Conti. And the narrative that was created in response to that was people are only talking about Terence Crawford and or Devin Haney because they were black or because they are black. Yes, they're associated with Victor Conti. Yes, they're associated with being a snack fighter, but it's really because they're black. That has been the narrative that was painted for the past few weeks. Now, I have to speak on this. I have to speak on this way. Most of the people that was complaining about Terence Crawford and Devin Haney's name being brought up as snack fighters, they were really talking about me indirectly. I mean, let's just keep it 100, shall we? You know me. I shoot from the hip, and I'm always going to keep it what? $1 with you. Always going to be 1,000. Always going to be 100. Always going to be honest, right? Today is no exception. Now, other content creators have been echoing the things that I have been saying about the snack program, about Victor Conti, about VADA testing, right? If you're new to my audience, let me be clear. For the past 2.5 years, I have been speaking on the subject matters at hand. Okay? I have influenced and educated other people to speak on the topic and the subject matters at hand. Now, I'm only telling you that because a lot of the content creators who were being criticized for speaking on the snack program and Victor Conti and Vada, well, most of them, majority of them, if not all of them, have been exposed to information that they learned from me. Now, with that being said, people were coming out talking about their issue with the fact that black fighters were only being mentioned when the topic of snack and Victor Conti come up. Now, if you know anything about me, most of you do, and if you've been following me, and most of you do, and if you are aware, even if you don't know me or if you don't follow me, you will know just based off of my content that Terence Crawford and Devin Haney were not the only two snack fighters that I spoke about. In fact, there were other professional boxers that I spoke about and asked questions to regarding suspicion, right? And they weren't snack fighters. I don't want to run down the list of fighters, but I think I should. And I am. Alicia Bumgarner. Remember, she tested positive for a banned substance? Most content creators, after learning the truth of her positive drug test of using an illegal performance enhancement drug, a prohibited banned substance, most content creators was dancing around the topic. I mean, we have to be honest and tell the truth. When she first popped dirty, as we say in boxing, when her positive test result came back and through the media, it was reported, a lot of content creators were dancing around the subject. Double salute to all of the members of the channel and supervisors of the Roll the Tape film crew that's watching me live in living color. A lot of people didn't want to speak on the fact that Alicia Baumgartner's test came back positive because of the fact that they are physically attracted to her. Oh, she's so sexy. Oh, she got a nice body. Oh, she's so cute. But Manager Marty didn't take that approach, did I? Most of you that's in the chat, live and living color, were here. You remember. Most of you that's watching me live and live in color, even if you don't like me and even if you don't agree with me, you were here. You remember. I didn't base whether or not she was cute, whether or not she was attractive, and whether or not she had a nice body, whatever her physique is. I didn't base none of my reports on any of those superficial things. I called it straight down the middle. Not only did I do that, watch this, I exposed the fact that Alicia Baumgartner tested positive for the same prohibited banned substance that Barry Bonds did when he was rolling with Victor Conti in Balco. Y'all remember that? Some of y'all don't remember that. Remember when she tested positive for methanolone? And I showed y'all on my screen that that was one of the prohibited banned substances that Barry Bonds tested positive for when Victor Conti was taking his urine and getting it tested through Quest Diagnostics from the Netflix documentary I'm talking about when Barry Bonds' test results were published. And I noticed that that was the same prohibited banned substance that Alicia Baumgartner tested positive for. I'm the only one that spoke on that, and I'm the only one that obviously paid attention to that and discovered it. You ain't gonna find this nowhere else. That's why I'm glad y'all here today. You see, so my point in being is that it's not just snack fighters that I spoke on with regards to suspicious activity or performances being enhanced in the sport of boxing. I spoke on David Benavidez and his relationship with Memo Heredia, another convicted steroid dealer. hmm I showed y'all pictures of the bumps on his face and the bumps on his back. Remember that? Oh, okay. He's not a snack fighter, and he's not black either. And I spoke on him. What about when Arthur Beterbiev tested positive for his banned substance? Right? Most people didn't even speak on that. I did. And guess what? He's not black. I mean, the list goes on and on. But that was the narrative that was painted on YouTube about, oh, content creators are only talking about Terence Crawford and Devin Haney because they're black and they're on Snack. Well, I had the actual owner of Snack right here, live and living color on my platform, and he's not black. Y'all remember that? Oh, okay. I'm laying the foundation to show y'all that for the past few weeks, for all of my new classmates that just walked in, professor going to teach you something today. Come on in, come on in. I'm laying the foundation, right? I'm laying the foundation so that y'all can understand that this is not something that just happened last week about the race card being played on YouTube when it comes to the sports of boxing. People have been playing the race card for the past few weeks. Now, I'm going to say something to y'all, okay? Some people may receive what I'm about to say, and some people may criticize me for what I'm about to say. But I have to say it. Since people are playing the race card, good God from Zion, Lord have mercy. Where were these race baiters when me, the black man, was being insulted on YouTube? Where were they? I know there's an organization out on YouTube that promote black solidarity. Where were they? I know there's other content creators that preach and speak on black power and black solidarity. But where were they to defend me? I'm black. Where were they to defend me when Blue Blood Sports TV said that I looked like a retarded kid when he was insulting my facial features? Where were they then? Hmm? Where were they then when Blue Blood Sports TV said I'm nothing but a water boy? Where were they then? I'm talking about all the people that's been using the race card against me when we talked about black fighters and Snack. Where were they? Where were they to defend me, a black man, when an Asian woman, Rachel Donaire, lied on me several times and disrespected my son, little Marty? Where were they then? This is just a question. Where were they then when Coach Malachi were insulting me, calling me a janitor, Janitor Marty and Janitor Farty? I'm a black man. Where were they then to defend me? Huh? Where were they then when Victor Conti called me a moron? Where were they then when Victor Conti said, I'm nothing but a homeless musician standing on the side of the road begging for change? And he's not black, by the way. Where were they then to defend me, the black man? I'm just asking, that's all. Where were they then when Rick Glaser called me an effing clown and a lifelong loser? Where were they then? Where were they then when Bill Haney undermined my position as a professional licensed boxing manager for years in multiple states in the sport of boxing and called me a manager at Walmart and a manager at Target? Where were they then to defend me, a black man? I'm just asking the question. Where were they? Where were they? Where are they when people are in my comments section calling me goofy, calling me stupid, disrespecting me? Where are they? I'm a black man. Where is the black support? Where is the black solidarity? Where is it when me, a black man, get constantly undermined, berated, insulted, and disrespected on YouTube? Where? Where are they? Okay, I just want to get that out. I just want to get that out of the way. We haven't received a super chat yet, but the air fryer is warming up. I've been going for a while. Yeah, I've been going for about what, 2 weeks? Oh, I'm back now. I'm just asking. Because we keep talking about this on cold business. We're going to deal with the on cold today. That's why I'm glad y'all here. Because we're going to talk about it. Now that we got that out, I'm still waiting for an answer. Can somebody do me a favor? I have supervisors of the Roll the Tape film crew here, and I know one of them will do this for me if I ask them to. It only takes one person. I mean, if anyone else want to do it, I appreciate it so much. Can somebody, and this is not the first time I asked for you all to do this, and I appreciate your support. Can somebody in the live chat, can somebody type in hashtag justice for Marty? You don't have to write the word for out. Just put the number four. That's cool. Justice for Marty. Can somebody hashtag that? Where's the justice for me? A black man from these boxing content channels that preach black solidarity. Where are they? Thank you, Jab Queen. Appreciate you, sweetheart. Where's the justice for me? What I'm basically getting at is it's a whole lot of hypocrites on here, on YouTube. It's a whole lot of hypocrites who are content creators. There's a whole lot of people that have this, what I like to call selective outrage. You don't understand what I'm saying? Okay, let me give you an example. So Boots is being criticized now because he's sparring with Canelo. So Boots, a black man, is getting criticized through the media because he's collecting a paycheck and preparing himself in a training camp for his upcoming fight in over a month and helping Canelo Alvarez, a Mexican fighter, in sparring. Is that what boxing has come to? Seriously? Y'all mean to tell me that Boots, a black man, is getting criticized because he's sparring with a Mexican? Lord have mercy. What have boxing come to? I'm going to tell you what boxing come to. Boxing has come to a place where boxing has allowed inexperienced people who never even sparred before as an amateur, who never even hit a heavy bag before, never even hit a speed bag before, never even put on that pair of hand wraps before, never even put on headgear before, never even put on a protective cup before, never threw a punch with any gloves on, never got punched before in a boxing ring, allowing them to dictate how the sport is reported. Because the last time I checked, right, you won't find not one active professional boxer that will criticize Boots for sparring with Canelo. Want to know why? Because the professional boxers understand that boxing is not about color. Hmm. Do I have any amateur boxers that's listening to me? Since when do an amateur boxer go inside of a boxing ring, see their opponent is not the same race or culture as them, and tell the judges, tell the chief of officials, or tell the referee, I'm not competing with this person in the ring because they're not of my ethnicity? Since when do boxing trainers call other boxers or other boxing trainers and say, hey, we need some work for my fighter at the gym here? But by the way, my fighter is black. And just make sure whatever fighter you have on your end that's going to come give us that work, that wreck in the boxing gym and spar, make sure they're black too. Where they do this at? Hmm? Come on now. Come on now. Somebody in the live chat said that there are layers to my argument. Well, let's break the layers down. Let's start with this. Number one, layer number one. You ain't going to find nowhere in boxing where that's acceptable. And we ain't going to let it be acceptable now. I've been in boxing way too long on so many different levels, on so many different aspects, and in so many different environments in this sport over the last 10, 12, 13 years. And never did I ever in my life hear about black people only sparring black people, white people only sparring white people, Mexican people only sparring Mexican people. Where they do this at, y'all? The people that's saying this about Boots, they are not active. Bernie the Boxer is not active. Your favorite content creator is not active. These other pro-black channels on YouTube, they're not active. Boxing is not about that. And we ain't gonna make it about that just because it's YouTube. I'm the first one to stand 10 toes down and tell you right now it's unacceptable. In fact, I'm actually disappointed about it. It actually bothers me. I had to hurry up and do it live. I had to. I was gonna wait till later tonight, and I still might do it live tonight. Don't get it twisted. But because of my love for the sport, I cannot allow the poisoning to be dumped into the water so that casual boxing fans can drink it and make this a new acceptable thing. Unacceptable. 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 Double salute to Creole the Traveler with the super chat, making the air fryer go up another 50 degrees. Appreciate you for the super chat, man. Thank you for your support. Creole says, justice for Manager Marty. Thank you. We're not going to let this be acceptable in our sport. Absolutely not. Now watch this. This is the second layer to it. The same content creators who are black, watch this, that's promoting this nonsense, I got a challenge for you. You better only accept a super chat from a black person. You better only accept a super chat from a black person. If you so pro-black, then don't take nobody else's super chat that's not black. Yeah, that's what my challenge gonna be today. If you a pro-black content creator in boxing and you criticizing Boots, a black man, for sparring with a Mexican, you better not take not $1 of a super chat from somebody who's not black. Don't be a hypocrite. Stay in what you do. You better not accept no praise from nobody in your comment section if they ain't black. Yeah, that's my challenge. No, it's nothing wrong with being pro-black. You want to be pro-black? That's fine. But guess what you got to understand? When you pro something, you anti something else. Huh. Professor just left. The preacher's here now. If you pro something, that means you're anti something else. So if you pro-black, that means you anti something else. Come on now. Yeah. A lot of people ain't going to like this live today. Y'all be all right, though, because I got the Roll the Tape family with me today. If you pro-black, that means you're anti something else. You mean to tell me Boots, a black man, can't spar with Canelo, a Mexican? Why not? He's not sticking to the what code? And tell me the author of the words, who of the person that made that code up. Give me their name. And they better still be alive so I can reach out to them and have a conversation with them. Who made up this code anyway in boxing? Tell me. Tell me. Who made up this code in boxing that black people can only spar with black people? Tell me. Please. Now I got another layer that I want to bring onto this. One more layer. One more layer, because I wasn't gonna speak on it, but since Two Cents Boxing, double salute to Two Cents Boxing. She's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. She told me in the super chat, thank you for your support, Two Cents. Two Cents said, turn that MF up. I'm about to right now, Two Cents. Give me the name of the person that created this code in boxing. Because it sounds like you know what it sounds like to me. I'm gonna turn the MF up now. You know what this sounds like to me? It sounds like people are concerned because it's Boots. Yeah, that would have said, hey, I'm only going to give it to you the way I see it. Why are people so worried about the fact that Boots is sparring Canelo? Cause I see what's happening. It seems like people are using the race card to undermine the fact that they're concerned. Huh? Now there's an old saying that says if you scared, say you scared. Cause I'm waiting for Terence Crawford to make a statement and say he has a problem with it. I haven't heard Terence Crawford say he had a problem with it. I'm waiting for Tank Davis to come out and say he has a problem with it. Haven't heard him say he got a problem. I'm waiting for Devin Haney to say that he has a problem with it. I mean, I haven't heard him say anything. This is some of y'all favorite fighters. That's why I'm mentioning them by name. I'm waiting for David Benavidez to come out and say he has a problem with it. I'm waiting for Bam Bam Rodriguez to come out and say he has a problem with it. I'm waiting for Lamont Roach to come out and say he's a world champion, right? Okay, and say he has a problem with it. I'm waiting for Brian Norman Jr. to come out. He's a world champion too, right? Okay, to come out and say he has a problem with it. I'm waiting for Canelo to come out and say he has a problem with it. I'm naming the champions now. The champions don't have a problem with sparring with someone that's not of their race. So who got who made this code up? Tell me. And I want the name of the person. Y'all know Manager Marty. I stepped to him straight up. Who is the person that made this code up in boxing that now we got to follow? That now Boots got to be subject to this unwritten code that he shouldn't be helping another Mexican. Where they do this at, y'all? This ain't boxing, ain't about that. And we're not going to let people dilute the very complexion of how boxing is supposed to be respected. I'm not. And the Roller Tape family is not either. And I know they not. Now, I got a question on that. Since we talking about Boots being black and he's supposed to be helping Canelo Alvarez fight another black fighter and Terence Crawford. Quick question. What's the concern if Boots is nothing but a duck anyway? Ooh. Oh, the church about to lose money today. Let me ask that again a different way. What's the concern? And I know I'm animated, y'all, because it just got me hot. My sport ain't about this. Y'all gonna get it the way it's coming out today. Look, let me ask it a different way. What's the concern if Boots, a black man, supposed to be helping Canelo fight another black man? What's the concern if Boots is a duck? Y'all don't know what I'm talking about? Okay, because some of the same people, right, that's pushing this false narrative of black only sparring blacks, they the same ones that said Boots ducked Brian Norman Jr. They're the same ones that said Boots ducked Teofimo Lopez. They're the same ones that said Boots ducked Terence Crawford. They're the same ones that said that Boots ducked Virgil Ortiz Jr. They're the same ones that said Boots ain't fight nobody. So I'm just trying to figure out if all of these things are true about Boots, a duck who ain't fight nobody, then why are y'all so concerned that he's helping Canelo spar? I'm just asking a question, y'all. That's all. I don't mean to start no controversy. You know I do mean to start controversy. But I'm just trying. I'm gonna calm down. 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 But if Boots is a duck, like y'all say he is, then I'm trying to figure out what's the concern? What y'all worried about? In other words, is if he's so much of a duck, he ain't gonna give Canelo no competition anyway. In other words, is Boots ain't gonna be no good for Canelo to prepare for Terence Crawford, right? Mm. It sounds like people are concerned that Boots just might give Canelo some of that work. Mm. And guess what? From what I'm hearing back home in Philly, and I can, and I'm talking about reliable sources, because you know Boots is from my city. I can call him on the phone now. But the point I'm making is this: from what I'm hearing, Boots giving Canelo some work, and he did give Canelo some work. I'm only going by what I heard from the people that I trust. I'm not blue blood telling you something subject to change. I'm telling you that the same people that's criticizing the fact that Boots is sparring with Canelo, they the same ones that deep down in their soul, they know Boots ain't a duck. Or this wouldn't even be an issue. This wouldn't even be a topic of discussion. If Boots wasn't a threat, this wouldn't be a topic of discussion at all. And they're trying to disguise it by pulling the race card. Where they do this at, y'all? We're going to let people that never did any of the things that Boots has done, any of the things that Terence Crawford have done, any of the things that Canelo Alvarez has done, we're going to let them dictate to us, the boxing community, of what's supposed to take place in our sport, and ain't none of them active, including Bernie the boxer. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, since Best Video said that there's layers to my argument, I'm gonna go to the next layer then. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the next layer now. We're gonna go to the next layer. This is how we're gonna go to the next layer. Somebody else just super chatted me. Watch how I go to the next layer. Salute. One Addington. Thank you for your contribution and your support. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the super chat. One Addington says, salute, brother. Salute to you. Air fryer going up another 10 degrees right here. Watch this. If this is about black people not preparing in training camp, right, with other people who are not a part of the black community, then how come Terence Crawford got a pass when he called the white man? Ooh. These questions I'm expecting the race baiters to answer. I'm not just asking these questions because I'm serving you some food for thought. I want them to answer it. I'm going to ask it again because I know somebody missed it. If this is about Terence Crawford, right, fighting Canelo, and Terence Crawford is black and Canelo is Mexican, and Boots is black and he's preparing with Canelo, who's Mexican, so that Canelo can fight Terence Crawford, who's black. If this is what this is about, I'm going to ask the question this way. Then how can Terence Crawford get a pass for preparing to fight a black man by calling the white man? That's still not clear to you, huh? As the viewership is increasing exponentially, I'm going to make it clear right now. Terence Crawford called, hey, Best Videos. I know Terence Crawford's your man. I got something for you, homie. Glad you here. Terence Crawford was preparing to fight Errol Spence, and he called the white man, Victor Conte, to help him defeat the black man, Errol Spence. How can Terence Crawford get a pass for that? Somebody got to help this make sense to me. If Boots, a black man, is being criticized for helping the Mexican to defeat a black man in Terence Crawford by just sparring with the guy, then how can Terence Crawford get a pass by calling the white man, who just so happens to be one of the founders of VADA, who just so happened to be a convicted steroid dealer, who just so happened to be a liar? How can he get a pass for calling the white man, Victor Conte? to prepare him to help him beat a black man in Errol Spence. Woo! You ain't gonna find this nowhere else. You ain't gonna find these perspectives nowhere else, man. That's why I'm glad y'all here today. I know I'm a little animated because I ain't been, when I take at least 2 weeks off, I come back all animated. But you listen, it don't matter about my animation. Just know I'm very sincere and authentic in what I'm saying to you. I want these questions answered, y'all. Because see, Boots is not sticking to the code. But did Terence Crawford stick to the code when he called that white man, Victor Conti, to defeat Errol Spence, the black man? Did Terence Crawford stick to the code then? I want Bernie the Boxer to answer that question, homie. Answer that. Hey, I invited Bernie the Boxer up here a year and a half ago. Put his face in the thumbnail and his name in my title and sent him the video for him to come on up to talk to me a year and a half ago. And he declined. Oh, okay. I just want everybody to know when y'all run back and tell him, I ain't got no problem with him, but I'm just saying, he can come talk to me up here. Oh, he can get the link and come talk to me. I sent the invitation to him before and he turned me down. So I ain't talking about the brother behind his back. Y'all know me. But I'm just keeping it all the way 100. I'm just asking a question. Terence Crawford called the white man, Victor Conti, to help him defeat a black man in Errol Spence. That's all I'm saying. If this is this new code we gonna have to stick to, it's got to apply to everybody across the board. Now, that's how we gonna do that. Mm-hmm. Somebody in my chat just said, go to Vegas and talk to Bernie. I'll set it up for you. You don't need to set nothing up for me, homie. This YouTube. This what I love about YouTube. All you gotta do is click a link to talk to somebody. Yeah. Don't nobody gotta wait for me to come to Vegas to talk to them. Yeah, and I don't have to wait for somebody to come to me to talk to me. We on YouTube. Yeah, click that link and come talk to me. No problem. Or guess what? Everybody know I've been on a world tour for the whole month. So it's nothing for me to go on anyone else's platform to talk to them. Oh, okay. And speaking of Bernie in Vegas, I don't know if you know this, whoever said it in my live chat, I'm going to let you in on the secret. Look, listen to me clearly when I whisper this. Bernie the Boxer saw me in Vegas at the MGM Grand. He kept staring at me. Did you hear me? I'm going to say it louder for the people in the back. Bernie the Boxer saw me live in Las Vegas. Yes, he did. He saw me live in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand. He kept staring at me. He knew who I was. Oh, okay. He didn't say nothing to me. I didn't say nothing to him. I'm talking about when Errol Spence was fighting Terence Crawford. Yeah, I'm talking about after the weigh-in. When everybody went back to the hotel at MGM Grand. Oh, okay. Yeah. They all saw me out there. Oh, okay. What I'm basically telling you is it wasn't no smoke then and there's no smoke now. Oh, but I would love to have a conversation because I got a question on that. We're not going to keep pulling the race card in boxing. Boxing ain't about whether you black, white, Hispanic, Latino, red, orange. The only color that matters in boxing is green. And we're going to keep it that way. Now, I say green because y'all know I'm a representation of the business of boxing. But we're not going to sit up here and pollute boxing by telling people just because you black, you can't spar somebody else that's not black because they fighting somebody that's black. Wait. Come on, y'all. Where they do this at, y'all? Boxing is not like that in the amateurs, and it's not like that in the professional rankings. It's only like that on YouTube. It's only like that on YouTube because somebody on YouTube suggested that there's a code when the whole time they ain't never do it. They ain't never do it. Criticizing all these boxers, and they never did 25% of what these boxers have done. How dare them? How dare them? Boots supposed to have ducked Devin Haney. Boots supposed to have ducked Virgil Ortiz Jr. Boots supposed to have ducked Brian Norman Jr. Boots supposed to have ducked Teofimo Lopez. He done ducked all four of these fighters, but yet there's a concern that he's helping Canelo Alvarez because he's sparring with him. What kind of nonsense is that? Well, if he ducked all of them, that means he's no good for Canelo. What's the concern? It's not the first time a black person or a Mexican person who are both professional fighters sparred each other. Only on YouTube do we talk about sparring anyway. I'm from the old school. When I was coming up and I was being trained in the boxing gym as an amateur, we ain't never had nobody in there. We wasn't even allowed to pull no camera out and doing no videos of the sparring and all that. Only on YouTube do we talk about sparring. Come on, man, stop it. And the people that's promoting the sparring are people that never did it before in their life. They not gonna sit up. You ain't gonna sit up here and set no precedents under my watch. If you pro-black, you anti something else. That's how we gonna keep that. If you pro-black, that means you're anti something else. Now, if you anti-white, then say that. If you anti-Mexican, then say that. If you anti-Hispanic and Latino, say that. If you're anti-Pakistani, say that. If you're anti-Asian, just say that. Don't disguise it by saying you pro-black, because when something happened to black people on YouTube in boxing, you don't speak on it. I'm talking to your favorite content creator. Y'all let that Asian woman disrespect me, and you pro-black channels ain't stand up for me, and I'm black. Get out of here. Y'all let that white man, two white men, older white men at that, Victor Conte and Rick Glaser, disrespect me. And I'm a black man, and y'all ain't say nothing. Oh, so what? I'm supposed to stick to a code now? What code? Give me the man's name. Give me the woman's name who created this code in boxing. I gotta ask him a few questions. And it better not be no content creator, because I'll pull up on him. Yes, I am feeling some type of way right now. I'm being honest with y'all. It bothers me. We talking about some code, sticking to some code. This code never existed in boxing. Oh, only a black fighter can spar another black fighter. Well, a black fighter can't spar a Mexican fighter if the Mexican fighter is competing against a black fighter. Come on, y'all, stop. Y'all got to stop this. Y'all got to stop this. Seriously. Y'all got to stop this. Now everybody pro-black. I guess Devin Haney get a pass, huh? I guess Devin Haney get a pass. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about? Devin Haney has conducted business to prepare and get fights promoted by people that weren't even black. Huh? Oh, okay. Lou DiBella ain't black, is he? Turkey Alashiki ain't black, is he? Bob Arum ain't black, is he? Eddie Hearn ain't black, is he? Oh, okay. You pro-black channels. Oh, so it's cool if Devin Haney can do business with people that's not black, but Boots Ennis can't do business with Canelo, and Canelo's not black? Because it is business at the end of the day, right? You know Canelo is paying Boots. He's sparring, right? While Boots is still getting acclimated to his training camp as well, right? So they helping each other, right? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So Boots got to get criticized because he's black, doing business with a Mexican. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But Terence Crawford doing business with the white man, Victor Conte, and it's cool. Oh, okay, okay. Devin Haney do business with everybody else that's not black. But it's cool. Oh, okay. I'm just asking. Help me understand this code. Maybe I'm just being misinformed. That's all. Listen, maybe I'm just misinformed. And I'm okay with that. If I'm misinformed, somebody help me. I'm just trying to figure out. Terence Crawford called Victor Conte a white man to help him prepare to defeat a black man in Errol Spence. Oh, okay. Well, y'all saying that Boots should get criticized because Boots is a black man helping a non-black person, Canelo, to compete against another black man in Terence Crawford. Y'all got to make it make sense. Tell me what this code is. It must be unwritten because I never read it anywhere. Just tell me where is this code at? Who is the one that prepared this code? Who is the one that established this code? Who is the one that's promoting this code? Give me their names. I want to know who made it up anyway. This code in boxing. Just tell me. Oh, okay. Double salute to my guy, Fort Greene Pharaoh. Salute to you, brother. Thank you for your support always. And he's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Road to Take Film crew in the super chat. Fort Greene Pharaoh, thank you for your support again. He says peace and love, Manager Marty. Funniest thing I've heard today. Boots ducked Devin at 147. A Fort Greene. That's what we hearing. That's what Devin Haney said. hmm I need to know who established this code. That's what I wanted. Matter of fact, I got something for all of y'all. Let's do this. I'm in the mood today. Link is in the chat. Bam. I just flew the kite out there. I want somebody to tell me where this code come from. If you a Bud Crawford channel, Devin Haney channel, Snack Fighter channel, or a Bud Crawford fan, Devin Haney fan, or whoever, click that link. I want to ask you something. Tell me where this code come from. If you co-signing that Boots is not sticking to a code, I want you to click that link and come explaining this code to me. Don't all click it at one time now. Because see, what usually happen is when I send the kite out there, salute to my brother Lucky. Lucky is here. When I put the link out there, these same people that's watching me live, they be chilling in the background, scared to click it. Don't be scared to click it. I'm asking for education. Tell me what this code is. I want to make sure we on the same page. Click that link. Let's go. Click the link. If you co-sign this, if you co-sign that Boots is not sticking to a code, because as a black man, he's preparing with a Mexican that's going to fight another black man, I want you to click that link right now. I want to talk to you man to woman, man to man. Click it. I got some questions I want to, because I want to make sure I'm informed on this. Because the last videos I've heard about this disgusted me. Boxing is not about that, and we're not going to pollute this sport for the amateur boxers that are watching these professionals, that have aspirations and goals. We're not going to do that. And to the other professional boxers who prepare day in and day out and make sacrifices to support their family, to live out their dreams, and even to entertain us. No, that's why it bothers me. I'm for the fighters all day and tomorrow. Oh, we ain't doing that. That's crazy to me. Come on now. Click the link. Let me try to see if I can pin it to the top. I don't want nobody to miss it. I want to know what this code is, man. I just want to know who established the code, what the code is, what does this code represent, what is the purpose of this code? Tell me. I just pinned the link to the top of the live chat as the viewership is increasing exponentially. I want to know what this code is. I know I'm animated today, but my love for the sport, my love for professional boxers would not allow me to sit back and not speak on this. Someone click the link, come talk to me, explain. This is an open invitation. If you are a Bud Crawford fan and you agree with this, click the link. You're a Devin Haney fan and you agree with this, click the link. If you're a Boots fan and you agree to this, click the link. What I'm saying agree to, I want to make sure we're clear. I'm talking about agreeing to this code that black professional boxers are supposed to stick to, where they can't spar no one else in the sport of boxing as a professional unless they're black. When they're preparing, when they, meaning the opponent, is preparing to fight someone else that is black. I need you to click the link. I'm with the grits today. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Oh, okay. Hey, best videos. If you ain't arguing what I'm saying, you shouldn't be trying to disrupt my live chat, big dog. Matter of fact, because you are disrupting the live chat, you ain't got to talk to the live chat. You can come talk to me. Go and click that link, buddy. This how we going to solve the problem. See, we solve the problem through conversation. That's the first step of resolution. Go and click that link, buddy. No, you disrupting the show the whole time. So now we going to clarify it. Click that link, buddy. Come talk to me. I don't know why people be so scared to talk to me. I was on World Star. What's the name of this guy's channel, man? World Boxing Knowledge. I was on his platform 2 weeks ago. The man told Bill Haney, we got one more question, Bill Haney. Don't leave yet. Bill Haney said, come on with it. The man told him, hey. The man told him, hey, a guy named Manager Marty want to ask you. Bill Haney said, I ain't effing with him. I'm out of here. Mad Dog coming, gotta go. Pew. Mad Dog Marty coming, I gotta go. Why everybody keep running from me? Why don't nobody want to talk to me? Make this make sense. This code. Just click the link. I know I'm a little bit too animated. I'm gonna calm down because we got ladies in the chat. We have ladies in the chat. Ladies, I'm not always this emotional. It just so happened that when I come on YouTube and I'm bothered by something, I got to let them have it the way it's gonna come. Other than that, I'm chill. But I just want to know what is this code and where did this code come from? Since when do we make this acceptable in boxing? From fans? Really? From guys that's not even active? Really? From people that never even did anything in boxing. Is that who we're following now? Come on, man. We're not doing that. Come on. Link still pinned to the top, though. Link is still pinned to the top because it seemed like when Blue Blood was speaking on it, a lot of people agreed with that. It seemed like when Bernie the Boxer was speaking on it, a lot of people agreed with that. It seemed that when people were criticizing me indirectly by saying that I'm only talking about snack fighters that were black, a lot of people agreed with that. Now I'm here. Click that link and come talk to me. Oh, you're only talking about black fighters that's on snack. You're not talking about nobody else. You're not even talking about the Latinos on snack, which is a lie. I talk about everybody that's on snack. Because guess what? The owner of snack ain't black. So if I'm going to talk about him, everybody else talked about too. Yeah, I've been accused of all that. Click that link, man. Come holler at me. We're going to have this is a pro-black session today. Everybody want to be pro-black now to the link then when I send the link out, I'm a black man. Come talk to the black man. Click that link. Bill Haney, a black man. He didn't want to talk to me. He ran. Blue Blood, a black man. I popped up on his platform. He told his moderators and the people to kick me off. He ain't even want me to join the show. And he pro-black, just like Bill Haney pro-black. I'm trying to figure out why they won't talk to me, man. I'm black. Click that link so we can talk. Because I've been accused of only talking about Terence Crawford and Devin Haney being on snack because they were black. I want to talk about nobody. Okay, well, click the link. Let's see what you got. Let's have a conversation about it. Nobody don't ever have to be indirect with me. Y'all can say my name at any time. Just say my name anytime. It's all good. We can have a conversation. Where was the pro-black channels when Brian Norman Sr. kept calling me a effing idiot and he black and I'm black? Where was the justice for me then? I tell y'all crack me up sometimes. Oh, so other people can criticize black people. They get a pass for it. Oh, okay. What about when Roy Jones, when he was criticizing Floyd Mayweather, talking about Floyd Mayweather ain't fight nobody? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, all right. Only color that matter in boxing in that business is green. Let me try to find something else I wanted to show y'all too. Since Bernie the Boxer is speaking on, boots being black and not sticking to the code, not sticking to this code. Let me see something. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Let me see something real quick. While I'm still waiting for somebody to click the link, let me pull something up. Let me show y'all something real quick. Bam, I found it. Here you go. Since everything got to be pro black all of a sudden in boxing. Look at this picture on your screen real quick. Bam, there it is. Now somebody tell me, please. This is Terence Crawford's crew. This is Terence Crawford's crew. Look, listen. I didn't post this picture. Victor Conti did. You see it on your screen. This is from a tweet directly from Victor Conti's ex, formerly known as Twitter account. He said, Team Terence Crawford, repping Snack. Snack fighters are the most scientifically prepared in the game of boxing. Now, can somebody in the live chat tell me, is everybody in this picture black? I'm just asking. I just want to know because, I wear glasses and sometimes my eyes be deceiving me. I can hear better than I can see. Can somebody tell, is everybody in this picture of Team Crawford black? Oh, I'm just trying to figure it out. That's all. I want us all to get to understanding today. Is everyone in this picture black? Because because Victor Conti said snack fighters are the most scientifically prepared in the game of boxing. Scientifically prepared. I'm not even gonna ask y'all what that means. I'm gonna save that one for scientifically prepared. Now he a science. Oh, that's right. Sean Porter did say he's a mad scientist. He did say that. He did say that. He did. Devin Haney in the Netflix documentary, he did say Victor is a mad scientist. Science. Chemicals, right? When I hear about science and biology, I think about chemicals. Hmm? Oh, okay. There's no science in just handing somebody 2 supplements, is it? What's the science in just giving somebody 2 supplements? Oh, that's scientific now? Oh, we talking about something else. Hey, I'm just asking. Scientifically prepared. I know. I get it. He talking about the equipment. I think that's what the equipment. The same equipment that Terence Crawford can actually purchase himself in his gym in Nebraska. Oh, okay. Oh, I understand. I'm gonna leave that alone. But is there anyone? I'm just asking. Is there anyone in this picture that's not black? Like I said, I wear glasses because Terence Crawford didn't hire a black nutritionist, did he? Terence Crawford didn't hire a black scientist, did he? Terence Crawford didn't hire a black dietitian, did he? I'm asking. I mean, if he did, y'all let me know. Whoever's in the background, Cuerpo, Al Cuerpo, I think that's how you pronounce it. You turn your camera on, I'll let you on. Turn your camera on. You turn your camera on real quick. I'll let you on the show. You can come talk to me. Al Cuerpo, I don't want to mispronounce your stage name or whatever. Want to make sure we give you the proper introduction when you join the show. But until then, let's get back to this. Where is the black nutritionist at? The black dietitian at? Now, I heard that the guy on the end is Terence Crawford's strength and conditioning coach. I'm only going by what I was told now. So I had a question on that. If Terence Crawford already has a strength and conditioning coach that's in this picture, what do you need Victor Conti for? I'm gonna leave that alone. Maybe Bernie the boxer can answer that question. It's just a question. I be confused sometimes. I figure I ask. Send Ironheart. My guy is here. I figured I asked. Al Curo Al Cu- Curopo. Al Curopo. Can you turn your camera on so that I can see that you are a live human, right? And then I will definitely let you on to the live broadcast. Because the reason why I'm asking you that is this is my first time recognizing your name in my chat and even live here backstage. And that's the protocol that I usually. There you go. Al Kropo. We're going to have you join. You wait. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna let you join the show. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna let you join the show. The people can't hear you. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get this picture off of here, because I want the brother to join. Let's see if we can get back to. Hold on, Al Kropo. I'm gonna bring you on, brother. Hold on 1 second. He did show his face. He's joining us now. Al Kropo, are you there? Hello, Al Kropo. Can you hear me? I don't. We can't hear you, Al Kropo. If you can hear me. Al Cuopro, can you hear me? All right, we can't hear Al Cuopro, but if he comes back, we'll bring him on the show. Double salute to my guy, Big Mill 360. What's going on with you? Thank you for your support of the channel. Big Mill says respect and support to Manager Marty, but I gotta go. Freak, the freak really ruins the whole boxing experience as a whole. But salute Manager Marty. I don't know. Freak the freak. I don't know if Big Mill is referring to frequency, flyer frequency. Is he here? Is flyer frequency here? I'm not sure if he's here or not. I don't know who that was in the background, but if he comes back, we'll let him on. But back to that picture I just showed. I want to get that picture back up here real quick. I want to see if y'all can identify whether there's somebody in this picture that's not black. Because everything got to be pro-black all of a sudden. You can't have a Mexican in your camp. Terence Boots can't have Canelo in his camp because he Mexican. You can't have another race in your camp if you sparred, or you can't enter into another uh, professional boxer's camp if you're black and they're not. Especially if they're preparing to fight a black person. I didn't need to understand what this code is about. Who started it? Where did it come from? The origins of it. Why is it established? What is the positive outlook on it? I need to hear these things. That's what I want to hear. Notice we have a lot of black pro black channels. I want to leave y'all with that. If you pro something, that means you're anti something else. So if you're pro black, you're acknowledging that you're anti something else. And if you're anti something else, I would rather for you just identify that, opposed to trying to disguise your genuine concerns with being pro-black. In other words, is you're really concerned possibly that Boots is not going to be an easy cakewalk for sparring Canelo. So because of that, all of a sudden now it's a problem because Canelo is preparing to fight Terence Crawford, another black man. Cooking with Frank. What up, big dog? I want to know what this code is. Mm-hmm. Flyer frequency is here. Flyer frequency. You agree with this concept of this new code? Let me ask him. He's an avid Terence Crawford fan. I figured I'd ask him because I know I know you're a Bud fan. I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but I figured since you're here and most people are telling me, like my man Big Mill that just gave a super chat, that you're really messing up the experience of my show, brother, and I don't like that. So let me ask you: do you agree with this flyer frequency? Are you a part of the campaign to criticize Boots on this? That was a question for Flyer Frequency. I figured I'd ask him since a super chat came in about him. So I just got a message from Al Cruero. He said that his audio is not working. But I think a guy's audio is working. We've had him on the show before, and I actually was in a live debate with him on Knockout Boxing's channel about probably like 2 years ago. And I definitely did cook him. I air fried him. But I love his take because he stands firm on being a fan of Terence Crawford. And I do like when people just stand firm and stand what they do. That's one thing I like about Terrence Best Videos is here. And I had to give him the proper introduction. Terrence Best Video, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. It's been a long time, man. Good to see you, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I'm a little animated. Was a little bothered by this new code that's supposed to be taking place and established in boxing. Has no place for it in my eyes. What say you? What brings you to the show today, man?
Listen, I mean, my problem with your show today is who are you talking about?
You have a
Because
problem with my show? You
yeah,
have
because
what
let
happened?
me explain. Let me explain.
All right, bro.
Every Bud fan that I know of, we don't have a problem with it. So who are these people you're talking about? We don't know who your show is aimed at
You
because
don't have you don't have a
we
problem with what exactly? Let's be clear on the same
with
page here.
with Boots training with Canelo because he needs all the help he can get.
Oh, Boots need all the training he can get.
No, I said Canelo does.
Oh,
He needs
Canelo
all the help
does.
he can get. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
So we don't see a problem. And by the way, people don't realize that Bud has a tremendous Mexican following. So I'm confused about what the issue here is. Those people
Okay.
who are saying this are not really Bud fans. They're just trying to create havoc. I guess I don't know.
Well, I've seen a lot of Bud fans in other people's comment section, but not only that, but your guy Blue Blood, he's a avid. I don't know what he is with Terrence Crawford, but I know he ain't. I'm gonna leave it alone. But Blue Blood spoke on it. You got other people who are content creators who are black. They are pro Bud Crawford channels. They spoke on it, and most notably, Bernie the Boxer was on Mill City, and I think he was on another platform uh, recently, as of yesterday. It just came on my feed. He spoke on it, and he's in Terrence Crawford's camp himself. So that's why I'm speaking on it right now.
Well, my thing with Bernie, I mean, Bernie, I like him, but sometimes his takes are shot out. I mean, are you taking Bernie serious about what he says? He's just looking for an edge. I mean, I don't see it as much of an edge, but I think that's what Bernie's just a hype man. Loves Bud. He's been with him forever, and whatever angle he can use to make the opponent look bad, that's what he's doing. He doesn't even believe that, and trust me, Bernie's a student of the game. He knows better than that being the case, but he's just trying to, be the hype man for Bud, and they're just trying to use it as a strategic advantage. I don't think it's one, but he doesn't even believe that. I
Well,
know
I have a
he's
question
already.
for you. How I have two questions for you, but number one, how do you know he actually don't mean that? How do you know that?
I just don't. I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you for 100%. I'm not in his head, obviously, but I'm just saying he's a student of the game because he's never. Have you ever heard of him make any statements in the past that would make you think that he would say something or really believe something like that? Any pro-black statements in the past? I
I don't
haven't
listen
heard
to.
him.
I
Okay,
mean, I
I haven't.
personally know.
I used to listen to him a lot, especially when I wanted to know what was going on with Bud and his next fights and things like that. He's never done that. So
Mm.
I just don't believe it. I just believe he's doing it for an edge, just to make a
So criticizing Boots, a guy who they're not even fighting. They're
right.
criticizing Boots and demeaning Boots. That's a strategy in the edge. I'm confused.
It's odd, but for him, that's what I think it is. It's
Wow.
really not an edge, but I don't know. You know, like sometimes Bernie also he'll just say something off the spur. He
Mhm,
doesn't even think it out what he's saying, and
mhm.
he'll just say stuff like that and not really mean it. Because did now I didn't see it. Did the interviewer go into detail with that, or did he just say it and then the interviewer didn't stop him and make him clarify? See, I didn't see it, Marty.
No, he spoke clear as day. There is no insinuation. There's no. He spoke clear as day, and
So
he's
what was his
still
pro?
speaking.
So what was his reasoning?
Well, people
Because
are
I didn't
saying
see.
him and others are saying that Boots is not sticking to this code of you are black and you're helping to a Mexican in Canelo to strategize against another black man in Terence Crawford. Since when is this happening in boxing? Whether here's my
Never.
thing, and I want to share this with you. It don't make no difference of the reasons why. See, I don't get involved in well, this person said this because of this, so I'm gonna make it acceptable. No reason is good enough for me when people play the race card in boxing. No reason is good enough for me. So just as much as I'll criticize someone like a Bernard Hopkins who played the race card by saying I'll never lose to a white boy, his quote, not mine's. It's the same. It's the same criticism
I
that
think that
I'll
was
give.
Devin.
No,
I
yeah,
think that was Devin.
Devin Haney did say that, but he was repeating a quote directly from
Oh, okay.
Bernard
There you go.
Hopkins. That Bernard Hopkins said back in, I believe, 2000, and I want to say somewhere around between 2011 and 2012, as he was going up against Joe Kawasaki, as he was going up against Kelly Pavlik, another white guy, and as he's going up against Joe Smith, having that mentality. I criticized him for it privately. I wasn't on YouTube then, and I'm gonna criticize anybody that pulls the race card to be pro-black against others. There's no place for it in boxing, and I've been saying that. So, with all due respect to whatever reasons Bernie's is trying to use for the fact that he's the meaning boots, my thing is, what difference does it make? I mean, when do we
Listen,
sit up
listen.
here and put a color on sparring and preparation of it's just dumb.
Listen, I'm in agreement with you on all points. I'm just trying to get into his head as to why he said it. I have no idea. Is it right? No. So I mean, we're both in agreement that there is no place for it, and there is no place for what Devin and Bernard said. I agree, and I think most Crawford fans will agree with you. So we're on the same page on this one. So there's no debate here. And then
Mhm.
you see, here's the problem, Bernie. A lot of people on your panel, they're saying, "Oh yeah, look at Bud when he was with Bob Marin and they called him Toby or whatever." You see what I'm saying? I was against that. I hope a lot of these people now will apologize for saying those type of things against Bud when he was. I hope the panel, the people that's watching this show and listening, will say, "Okay, damn, that was wrong." But I didn't see any of them apologize yet.
Yeah, I don't know too much about. I mean, nobody came on my platform to say that.
But you
Uh,
remember the name they gave him, right? Toby
no,
or whatever.
no, I don't.
You don't
Honestly,
remember
I
that?
don't. Mm-mm.
Some people in the chat know what it was, and so that goes both ways. That's what I'm saying. So I'm always against it. I'm with
Mhm.
you. I'm burning 100% on this one. So you don't have no argument against. And most Crawford fans don't have no problems with this part of your show because we
I
agree
agree.
with you.
Well, I hope that is the case with the other Crawford fans, and I appreciate you coming up because hey, I can
Yo,
admit this is the. Can you hear me?
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I hear you.
this is the first time you and I came about an agreement on something related to Terrence
Absolutely.
Crawford.
Absolutely, we in agreement. And if Bud says that, I have a problem with him saying it as well.
Yeah, I never heard
You know,
I never heard Bud say it. I never heard any of the active boxers say this. This is from guys who are not active, like Bernie the boxer, and other guys who are just content creators and other people that really don't know nothing about the sport of boxing. Really, if you listen to these guys that are pro-black and that have boxing channels, and I hate to bring this up, but it is true. When you sit back and if you know boxing and you listen to some of these content creators, especially the ones that are quote unquote pro-black, you realize they really don't know too much about the sport. I mean, this is I hate to bring this up, but I have to
they did.
because
They just want click. They want clicks, Marty. So that's a quick way to get some clicks. Clickbait. That's what they call it.
That's unfortunate and it's unacceptable. And I'm calling them out for it because we cannot do this in this sport. And it's not going to happen on my watch. We have to sit up here and realize that boxing it transcends race. It transcends
Absolutely,
culture. You understand? So we're
absolutely.
not going to
I
sit up
agree.
there. You know what I mean? Nah, we ain't having
I
that.
100%. I want. And one more thing before I leave, Bernie.
Of course.
I mean, this is. I want to say this, that the only problem me and I think a lot of Bud fans had with Boots was the fact that he's challenging him and trying to make him you know say that he can beat him. So of course, we got a problem with Boots. In fact, that we want to see that fight. But other than that, I'm a big Boots supporter. So once this fight happens, I don't think Bud is fighting anymore. I'm 100% behind Boots, and I think he's going to have a lot of Bud fans transition to him once this he's no longer fighting. So I just want to let you
Wow.
know
I
that
mean, that's a big
we are
that's a
big
big
Boots
thing.
supporters.
Well, a lot of Terence Crawford fans are not Boots supporters. I've been hearing a lot of them hate on Boots. In fact, Terence Crawford himself said that he wasn't interested in fighting Boots.
No, I'm just saying
So
after this is over, we'll see. Watch when he has this fight with Canelo and he's announced his retirement. We'll see. We'll have this conversation then to
yeah, I
see.
mean, I do agree that Terence Crawford most likely will retire. There's no point in him going back in weight. Back, excuse me, there's no point in him going
Nah,
back
he not
down in
going.
weight.
It's over.
Yeah, it just makes
Yeah,
no sense. He can
this
retire,
is
win,
it.
lose, or draw. Win, lose, or
Right.
draw. He can
This is
retire.
it.
This should be it. But because of that, I want to leave you with something. I'm glad you left me with
All right.
something else. Um,
Okay.
I'm gonna put a picture up here, and I hope it's still this picture. Since you're talking about Terence Crawford, right here, and I told you this 2.5 years ago, and I told you 2 years ago, and I keep telling you, and I wanted you to understand this when we're talking about Terence Crawford. Go and look at your screen. Bam, there it is. The SNAP program works. You ain't gonna leave here without knowing that, buddy. Your man called Victor Conti to beat Errol Spence, and I told y'all
listen,
that before. And he
listen.
called
We
him
gonna have
again to
this.
beat Canelo.
Listen, when I have more time, we gonna discuss that. We gonna discuss that.
It's
Cause
nothing else to discuss. Even you know it
no, we
works.
gonna
I
discuss
wish you
that.
would tell me it won't don't work. And you
We
telling me it
gonna
don't work?
discuss. Nah, I gotta go, but I'm gonna discuss that. We gonna have a conversation about because
Yeah, all
I'm
right,
gonna
I
get you. I'm gonna
got you.
box you in. I'm gonna box you in, Marty.
No
All right,
problem. I
all
can't
right.
wait. Come on back up anytime, brother. Thanks
I
for coming
will.
up.
All right, you're welcome. Thanks for having me up. All right.
Anytime, bro. Anytime, man. That was Terrence best videos. Every Terrence Crawford fan that come up here is gonna have to deal with that picture. Let me put it back up here on the screen because I don't want people to get scared. You know, people get so nervous when they come up. I'm talking about some Terrence Crawford fans, some Devin Haney fans, some Bam Bam Rodriguez fans, some Virgil Ortiz Jr. fans. Some people get some Caleb Plant fans. And by the way, I spoke on Caleb Plant and he's not black either. But anyway, bam. I want y'all to know this. Yeah, you understand what I'm talking about? Huh? Yeah, baby. Terence Crawford called the white man, Victor Conti, to beat Errol Spence, the black man. So I don't really want to hear too many complaints about the black man Boots going over to spar a Mexican that's preparing for Terence Crawford, the black man. I mean, hey. I'm just, you know what? I'm doing way too much talking. Don't take my word for it.